The greatest firmness is the greatest mercy. Henry W. Longfellow. Greetings. My name is Joseph Yagar. Welcome to another Life in Perspective broadcast. My objective is to provide thought-provoking discussions so you can optimize your perspective on life. Compassion and mercy are often found interconnected or interchanged in the greatest literary works, be they religious or secular. The idea of one without the other is scarcely found, let alone on opposite poles. Yet some of the greatest acts of kindness one can show another is by showing compassion with no mercy. Before I continue, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so by clicking the subscribe link below. It's free and would be much appreciated. You may also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, compassion is defined as a strong feeling of sympathy or sadness for the suffering or bad luck of others and a wish to help them. Mercy is defined as kindness that makes you forgive someone, usually someone that you have authority over. I hit rock bottom at the age of 31 after losing my first business. I lost everything. I was in deep debt. It was the darkest time in my life, but today I regard it as the most valuable experience I ever had. The most valuable part was not the compassion shown to me by some wonderful people to whom I will be eternally grateful, but rather to those who I thought at the time would readily help me, but chose not to. Because of my desperation, I couldn't believe they would refuse to help me, having had the means to easily do so. Do they have no compassion? I thought they cared. I was perplexed and disappointed. How am I going to manage? How will I pay the bills? What am I going to do? I thought. I spent more time wondering, how could they let me down than figuring out a solution? With friends like these, who needs enemies, right? It seemed stranger would have more mercy than my own friends and family. I was milking the victim mindset of every drop. The wise scholar Maimonides once said, "Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime." In my despair, I made it all about me. The future was about the next meal and bill, let alone the next strategy to get back on my feet. I was so desperate and needy, I didn't realize that this mindset did not give people the confidence to help me, even if they wanted to. Those who helped me did so by giving me a meal here and there, a couch to sleep on for a night or two, and a few dollars they never expected to get back. These gestures were priceless to my then short-sighted mindset. I saw those who gave me a pep talk about fighting through, never give up, and that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger as cheap and looking for an excuse not to help or get involved. I politely listened, but deep down harbored resentment because they seemed to act compassionate, but deep down had no mercy and wanted to get rid of me by pretending to care with a self-righteous speech about character and perseverance. I was wrapped up and wound up in my victim mindset that I failed to comprehend the message and thus receive the gift they were giving me. I was so focused on survival that I left no room for learning from their wisdom and experience. I'll prove them wrong and make them sorry they didn't help me, I vowed to myself. Decades later, having gained some maturity and freedom from the bondage of resentment, I finally realized that the above declaration I just made was the whole point of their wisdom and experience. That by not giving me the fish I so badly wanted, they forced me to learn how to fish, so I may never need to ask them for one. That what I saw as a lack of mercy was indeed the most compassionate thing they did for me. Just like a good parent, teacher, mentor, and drill sergeant who continue to push you out of your comfort zone, challenge your resolve, and shows no mercy. Their role is to prepare us to face the inevitable challenges and failures that life will throw at us and force us to fish ourselves out so that we may not only survive, but thrive. Compassion with no mercy. So, if you're in one of life's predicaments and don't like it, don't feel sorry for yourself and play victim. Don't look for others to bail you out with short-term relief and gratification. These should be nothing more than supplements to keep you going as you learn to fish. Don't look for mercy. It will hinder you from living up to your potential. Don't play victim. It's unattractive. We're all where we are in life because of the decisions and choices we made up to this point. We're all exactly where we are supposed to be, even if it isn't where we expect or want to be. It isn't luck. It is our responsibility alone to make of our life what we want. So when someone shows compassion, accept it as a gift because it will give you strength and leave you grateful. And when someone shows mercy, don't be so quick to take it because it may leave you weak, dependent, and obligated. As Martin Luther King wisely said, true compassion is more than flinging a coin to a beggar. It comes to see that an edifice which produces beggars needs restructuring. Please let me know what topics you would like my perspective on in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.